The No Fate channel checking in. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why your pre-workouts are absolutely crushing your adrenal system and how you can fight adrenal fatigue. I am dedicated to helping you dads, and today I'm going to be talking about adrenal system fatigue, why you probably have it, and what you can do to combat it. So first and foremost, adrenal system fatigue is when you redline that adrenal system constantly, day in, day out, and you don't give it a chance to rest. If you're a parent, if you're a college student, if you probably have adrenal system fatigue because first and foremost, you're not getting enough sleep. If you're a parent, you probably haven't gotten a good night's sleep since the first child was born, okay? On top of that, you have tons of stress, right? So you've got stress from your kids, you've got stress from work, you've got stress from your wife, you've got stress from all the bills that just show up in your inbox, on and on it goes. So your body is constantly not only fighting with the lack of sleep, you're fighting with a high amount of stress. So what do you dads do oftentimes to combat that stress, to combat that lack of sleep? Well, first and foremost, if you look behind me, you see all these pre-workouts. You are doing tons and tons of pre-workouts. Oftentimes, you probably started with half a scoop. Now, you're like double scooping that thing without a second's thought. On top of all these pre-workouts, if you're like me, you're probably adding in either a coffee or an energy drink later in the afternoon just to make it past dinner. Okay, those are all things that are just soul crushing to your adrenal system. They are just essentially attacking that adrenal system without giving it a second's breath. So if any of those markers that I previously mentioned rang a bell, not enough sleep, too much stress, or just too much caffeine through the day, you probably have adrenal system fatigue. So how do you fight that? And the number one way is to reset your system. That means you need to get off of the caffeine. Now, if you go online or if you do any Googling, they're going to say take a week off, take a month off, you need to take a long period of time off. And I'm here to tell you that's probably not going to happen. Let's just be honest with ourselves. You don't have a month to take off of coffee or caffeine to get yourself through the day, let alone some of these pre-workouts that are the only reason you're able to get up in the morning and get to the gym. So what I'm suggesting and what I'm doing right now is to take 3 consecutive workouts off, okay? And if by some chance you have a rest day in there, you need to take that off as well in terms of pre-workouts, coffee, and energy drinks. So it's going to be tough. You are going to go cold turkey, but thankfully it's only going to be for a short period of time. 3 workouts, and again, if you have a rest period in there, add that in. So for me, it's going to be 4 days total. I'm actually on day 3 right now, and it is brutal. So many of you are asking, how can you go 3 consecutive workouts with no pre-workouts whatsoever, no caffeine of any kind? Well, the fact that you're asking that question is probably the number one reason that you need to go off of all those pre-workouts. The fact that you're asking yourself, how can I get through a workout without a pre-workout, means you're too reliant on these whatsoever. But I will tell you, there is kind of a way around the system. There's a couple things you can do to still get into the gym and still kind of get yourself motivated to get through those workouts. And first is to get a non-stim pre-workout. There are a number of non-stim pre-workouts out there for people that work out at night or for people in these type of situations that don't want any caffeine, don't want any stimulants, and still want to get through the workout and need a little bit of a pick-me-up. So that's one thing you can do. You can get yourself a pump formula like this NO2 booster or this nuclear pump formula or this extreme nitric stack. And those pumps that you're going to get in the gym, they're not going to give you the stimulant of like a caffeine or some of the DMHA products that are in here, but they are going to give you that motivation. You're going to see those pumps, you're going to see that blood flowing, and hopefully that'll help you motivate you to get you through the workout. Also, you could take a nootropic. This is Azoth. I've reviewed this in an upcoming video. You could also try like an alpha EAA. Any type of nootropic product that doesn't have caffeine in it, doesn't have a stimulant in it, you could use to hopefully give yourself, a bit of a mental pick-me-up while still trying to give that adrenal system a rest. So it's currently the end of day 3, and I've got 1 more day to go without any caffeine, any pre-workouts, any stimulants whatsoever. And I am here to say it is much, much harder than I ever thought it was going to be. Frankly, I thought it was going to be tough, and I thought my workouts would suffer a little bit, but it has been brutal, and my workouts have been downright pathetic. And the realization is I should have done this break from caffeine and pre-workouts a long, long time ago. And more importantly, going forward, I need to be doing this at least once a month because clearly I'm too dependent on these pre-workouts to even get me up in the morning and get me to the gym. And frankly, I should have my own motivation mentally to get me through my workouts at the gym. I shouldn't need this stuff. These should just be a little bit of a bonus on top of that. Do you plan to do this pre-workout detox that I'm suggesting? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you've come this far in the video, you know what to do. Give it a like, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.